everything should be in order. And I should be ready now to... I gotta make sure that this is the same color, kinda. It looks pretty similar, looks like kinda the same color. Because I switched the colors in between last stream and this stream. Let's see here. Okay, so now... You know, I should... You know what I should do? I should just draw a gun here next to him. I'm getting a message on Discord. Yes. I'm just gonna answer this real quick. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is this entire freakout that he has. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do the entire freakout, but I should definitely be able to do like a few frames, you know. And I'm thinking if I want to have... He's gonna react to the gun here, I think. Which means I kinda want to... do I just use this one? I made a little microphone here that reaches down to ask questions. And I should maybe... but it's way further back, so it's hard to kinda see... why am I being such a pussy? I can just kinda add a new one, can't I? Let's make a new... Which one is this? Is it a raster layer? What is this? No, it's a new animation folder that I want to make. Let's go to this top one. Actually, I kind of don't want this to be the top one. I want this to be the top one. It's always annoying to have it be the other way around. Let's make a new one here. Let's have... Where's the gun sound? It's right here. And here we're gonna make a drawing. And this is just gonna be a rough drawing. I'm gonna really quickly look up how a gun what would you call it? Like how a gun looks in perspective. I want oh, this looks perfect. I just looked up CSGO left-handed because I need it to be on the left side. Which is kind of stupid of me to do that, but let's see here. It goes kind of like this, then it goes up like this, and then it goes like in like this, and then we got like two thingy-mabops over here. I don't know what they're for, what they do. We got the whatever this thing is called. I don't know what this thing is called. But that thing, we got that here. I should really try and like just work with the bigger shapes here instead of like doing it in this weird way where I just freestyle it. Because now I gotta... The gun goes out. We just draw like the thumb, holding the gun like this. This should be kinda working like a placeholder gun, kinda. I hope no gun artists see this kinda terrible Kafka-esque cacophony. The angle is a bit off. Maybe I should have like the angle be like more like this. And then like... Do you see the rest of the... I guess you would like see this bottom here, right? And then like it has like I don't know, this weird edge part to it. Let's add this just because it looks cool. Or like this, even though you don't technically see it from this far. And then let's fix this kind of ugly back that I did. so, like so. This will have to do. Ignore the glaring issues with this kinda terrible gun. This is just how the gun looks. It looks. The more I look at it, the more I realize just how bad it looks. We're gonna try and ignore all of that stuff and just have it pop up there. Okay, perfect. Now we have something to look at, right? That's the most important part, you know. Bam. That's pretty hype. Maybe this finger should go out a bit more. Actually, well then this one should go out too. No, let's not have that finger go out more than. That should be good enough. Whatever, it's not that important. I'm just gonna make it a little bit longer. Probably shouldn't have made it longer, but whatever. A gun appears. Alright. Time to make him freak the fuck out. Let's see here. I should make a key pose here, probably, I'm thinking. Or we can do like a going from here to a slight ease out into his reaction of the gun, like here. And I think that will be I need to think out this movement. How do I want this movement? I want it to go from a very snappy one. Like it's like almost instant, I think. It's gonna go like up like so, in like this. Perfect. And then I'm gonna have, maybe you should blink into the like the gun, like it goes like this, and then it opens up the eye to the big one, like whoa. Actually no, I know what I want to do. Or let's see here. We're gonna want him to move like in here, I think, right? Maybe we want this to be even further to the... like it's really looking to the right. Like so. Oh! Looking in. This could be like just a triple finger threat. Do I want it to be further in though? Like, do I want to move this finger up a bit, maybe? Like so. Oh shit. Did not mean to do that. I will like lower the arm a bit. I'm thinking we pull in his arm here a bit. So not necessarily that it goes down or anything, but it goes in. And then this gets pulled out a little bit maybe. As he looks to the left, and maybe no, I think we should keep him looking to the left like this. Huh? I'm gonna thin him out a little bit because he's twisting his torso. That means he's twisting his hips. Honestly, that might be fine then. And then we want to angle this one a little bit more. Am I twisting it right now? I think I am twisting it right. I'm actually gonna make this neck tilted, I think. Let's have it be like that. How does this look? Let's see here. Have it go in a bit like this. Yeah, kinda works. Let's see here. You have to say for yourself. Okay, let's see here. He looks to his side. Let's see here. I want him to blink here. Kind of crumple up a bit. Maybe this one can be a bit more like that. Do we want him to kinda start moving his mouth a bit more now already? Yeah, I think we can do that. Looks pretty chill, looks pretty chill. The man's just vibing. I just should be going like backwards, like. I think he's gonna have to crumple up his fist here. Actually. Because he's getting so scared. Such a little scaredy cat. That doesn't... What am I doing? What is this fist that I'm drawing? It doesn't look very good. It's because... this needs to go out like that, technically. Or like... we want that, and then we want... that, right? Something like this, kinda. Alright, maybe we don't want that actually. We want it to look more like this. Is this more accurate to how we want it to look? That looks pretty decent, I think. That's a pretty good fist. And then he moves up his arm. And I mean, he really moves up his arm here, like whoop, like he's stressing out a little bit. And that move goes for this arm too here. Let's see here, we're gonna have this arm go up here maybe. Which means we're gonna have to really push up the jacket here. Or the jacket will still be kind of pulled down, of course. It will hang up, but his arm will go up like so. And then that means we need his arm to go up like this. And then we need the jacket then to kind of stay in place a little bit, not super much, but because if he moves up his arm, maybe he moves it too much here actually. Let's move it down a little bit from this. Like here maybe. Also this is a bit too much of a spiked shoulder. Like he can have a little bit of a spike here, but it's not like a tuxedo or anything. Maybe it should be going out like this. And then like have the thing up like this. Is his head low enough here? Is this a birthday song that's jazzified that I'm listening to right now? Man, I chose the weirdest fucking royalty-free jazz. Angle this one out a bit because he's like pushing it, I think. And we're gonna heighten this one too because he's heightening his entire jacket with his arm technically. Do, 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 do. Do, do. It's pretty banging though, this song, I gotta be honest. Never really thought of the Happy Birthday song to be such a fucking awesome song, bro. It's crazy. I like how his jacket just got like more and more crumpled up on the left on the right side. Meanwhile, on the left side, I'm talking his left and my right, whatever. Let's see here. We want to pull up the shirt technically too now a little bit. But the question is, so if he's looking back now, let's take a look here. We want... do we want to rotate his entire body here? Is that something we want to do? This kind of looks kind of banging, I think. Like the more I move it, the more, obviously the more movement it has. But it does mean that I'm gonna have to adjust the legs for it. I'm thinking we start doing some bigger movements here anyways, so it gets more interesting. Like this. But actually we want this to be further down. And a bit more angled. And then actually we want it to be like... Is that correct? Maybe that's not correct. Well, first of all I want to fix this kind of line. Like so. Is that better? Boop, boop. I'm thinking the next key pose should be like here. Here somewhere. 3, 4. Like we go. This is gonna have a in between as well. And here we're gonna want the key pose to be basically what I'm gonna do here next. Is this hand is gonna be like hold your horses, you know, it's gonna go ho, okay, and he's gonna be having like this kind of like, you're joking, right? Ho 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 ho, okay, with sweat. It's gonna turn sweaty. Alright, so that's the plan. Making up the plan as we go. I'm trying to think, how do you make like a nice O mouth that is also smiling? Like that maybe? Or is that a bit too O-y? Maybe that's too O-y. How do I make this go? Maybe like remove the O a little bit like this. No. Or yeah? That's very or like cartoony. If I had something like this, trying to see it, but that might work better. Or is that a bit weird? Oh, okay. Let's make it even more stressed, maybe, or yeah, let's keep it like that. Actually, we can keep this expression kinda pretty similar. We gotta fix the big ball head. So nice to work with ball heads, and you don't have to care about how when they look around the head fucking switches proportions. You can just move the eyes and the mouth and everything. It really is just cheating, I feel like. But hey, I'm doing like kind of like a shit posted thing anyways. I can't be putting too much attention on every single detail, right? And the eyes are kind of switching their thickness a bit. But you know what? I feel like it's okay sometimes. But he's supposed to, because he goes glink, glonk, so he's kind of supposed to have his other stature. Also, do we rotate this? Okay. Okay, listen up here. Something like that. I'm drawing the weirdest fucking hand right now. What is this? What is this hand, man? What is the Sandman? Truly a question. Let's see here. How do I do this? I think I made the hand a bit too wide for my liking. Maybe I can push this here behind, like this. Because I want... Alright, if we remove that... Let's see here. Or maybe I do want the thumb to be, like, in the front? I don't know. Do I want the thumb to be in the front? Scheisse. Like this. His hand gets very big here. But we can just size it down, I guess, like this. It's pretty good. Maybe something like this. I'm gonna grab a piece of chocolate, because I have one right next to me here. And I need it. Why? Why do I have to swear all the time? I was gonna say motherfucking chocolate. I called myself. Alright. Question is how... Where should the hand be placed exactly? At first I was thinking like towards the gun, right? I'm not sure. Do I want that? Well, I want the other hand here too, now. We're gonna draw him, take out his other hand in a moment later, but... or before this, rather, but... Important part is that I want this hand here too, right? And this thumb is a bit too thick. And we want the head a bit further to the right here, I think. Yeah, actually we do. We do also want it to be kind of a bit further up as well. But we're gonna want the entire body further up, I think, so. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna have... Damn, I really gotta think about this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have this here kinda go out in the angle again, like so. His arm is gonna be going out here now, which means that it won't be as high up. I think, or maybe it should be high up. No, it shouldn't. We should be going for something more like this, I think. Like, oh, he's trying to like push, kinda almost push the gun away, you know? Or maybe the arm needs to be further forward a bit. A bit further down, maybe. Like so. That looks pretty good. Or does it? Maybe it's just this part that needs to be further down too. Like so. Yeah. Yo! Yo! Chill out for a second, will ya? Come on, man. Drop the gun. Pretty hype. We're gonna move this thing down a whole lot now, because there's nothing holding it up. He might not even need this bulge here anymore, because, you know, the bulge was there because he had his hand in the pocket. There's no longer need for that thing. Does this look a bit too weird? No. It could kinda look like that, no? Maybe keep this bulge. Just for like the sake of the continuity and like the kinda look of the jacket. Looks kinda fine, I think. Might wanna move this whole thing in a bit like this. Yeah, we do. We do want to move this in. We want to have this here. Probably want to... How do we want to do this? Just follow it a bit more. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, there we go. Ho! Does he go forward here? I pushed him backwards, but maybe he should go like forward. Nah, I don't know. kind of hard to know exactly where I want him to stand. This is a pretty good spot though. It looks pretty good here, I guess. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, but this, I don't know. But it does, actually, maybe the jacket should be over here. I'm trying to like think where I want the jacket to be, kinda. Kinda want him to stand there though. Oops. Oops. Is that too fucked? Yeah, it's a bit too fucked. Let's just rotate it to kind of match. This should be good. Oh, it's wobbling. It's wobbling a bit too much, I feel like. Ah, whatever. It's whatever, who cares? When do I say okay, look? Is it all the way over here? No, it is here, kinda. I'm thinking I'd do another frame of him going, oh, right. And then we do the K in a second, right? It looks a bit goofy doing it like that though, but I think it might look good. I'm gonna make these things. You can never guess what they are. They are sweat drops. Alright. Gonna try and like lighten these a bit. These eyes. Rounding them. I don't know what the word is. Because it's very perked up here. He is supposed to have his eyes half open, but this is like the muscles being incredibly like strained or whatever you call it, and his eyes are kind of, well, maybe this is a bit too, I'm gonna read this. It was too loose. It's just a little loose. Okay, is what it's saying here. Oh shit. But I gotta think here. If I want him to, okay, so let's think here. We want him to go forward here, I think, right? What do we want to do with his arms? I know. Or do I know? Wait, I gotta do this again. Okay, I kinda know what I want to do with his arms. The hands will, for the most part, be the exact same. And then we're gonna move them forward towards the gun. But first let's draw the other hand too. Like so. Right, now we're gonna move them forward. What am I doing? I gotta remember what I'm doing. Or actually, we might as well, if I started that. Okay, so we move them forward a bit, maybe down a bit. Like so. Like that, looks kinda good. And then we do the same here. This can still be kinda high up, I think. Like so. Looks pretty good. Nah, let's keep it pretty similar. I'm thinking if I should try and turn up the colors again. The collar, I mean, like this thing. Man, I need another piece of chocolate, bro. This is all too complicated. Yeah, it should look fine, I feel like. And then we make this t-shirt really quick. And then we move him forward. Yeah, like that. Yo, okay. Okay, man. Alright. Chill your horses, man. You know. Ah, could look good. Yeah. This might not be the best looking leg. I'm gonna try and make it a bit straighter like that. He's kind of moving in an arc here. Like he's gonna go like whoop. Right, whoop, 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 whoop. So that's why he's going up a little bit, and he's being pushed just kind of generally forward a bit. But he will settle into a more expressive pose right after this that is a bit different as well. Like right here, kinda, I think.
Okay, look, we just... Okay, look, we just...
Yeah, I might actually need to do it pretty quickly.
Okay, look, we just...
And I need to do this in between here because it looks a bit too rough here. I could do that now actually, should I do that now? It's just such boring work to do in-betweens, you know? But it looks so much better with in-betweens. Like I need one in-between between these two poses. And I need one here too. Like a very fast one. This one could go up a bit more actually. Whoa! Whoa! Should we do this one first maybe then? And the in-between is just gonna be basically this blue frame. But it's obviously gonna be an in-between between these two, but it's gonna be closer to the blue one. Because otherwise it's not easing in correctly. So we're gonna have it be like, alright, we move this here out a bit. I'm thinking like actually maybe it's smart to go for like a double trouble kind of thing, like this kind of, like almost like it's let's see here. We're gonna want it to go like whoop. Does that look a bit too weird though? Still kind of just pops out, doesn't it? How do I in between these? Maybe this frame just needs to be a lot bigger than I expected it needing to be. Well, we can think about that later. Let's first and foremost just try and like gauge the rest of the face. By having these open up a little bit more. Having it go into an O mouth. It's the Happy Birthday song again. What is this fucking loop? I'm in a jazz loop. I'm sure it's someone's birthday out there. It would be crazy if we made like the, you know, there's like an extra fourth day every year or whatever the fuck. Like if we made another one of those days, an extra day every 10th year or whatever, and no one could have a child that day, then it would be a day that no one shares a birthday. Isn't that crazy? That's fucking insane. My latest invention. I think we're gonna move up like this. Wait, right. No, that's that one. We want it to open up here, right, right. Which means we want this to kinda go like so. We want this to go like... this one can actually be like half open, like like this. This one I accidentally made too long. Oops. I'm kind of fucking up my fingers right now. That would go like so, and then this would go actually further down like that, kind of. Oops, and then we... And we'd had the thumb. What am I doing? I don't want the thumb right there. This song goes kinda crazy. I guess we just move the fucking entire hand like instantly. Like so. That looks kinda good, right? I think it's gonna... this hand is kinda fucked up though. I gotta look at this hand. Let's see here. It's not too bad. It could have been worse. Maybe I should just leave it be for now. Yeah, let's leave it be for now. Let's see. We're gonna move the jacket a little bit to the left, only ever so slightly. Oops. And then we're gonna... Is the in-betweens kind of the same here? They are. Alright. Well, we're just gonna have to work with what we got. And this is somehow gonna be the same almost. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty good. Fuck. Let's see this masterpiece of a in-between.
Okay, look,
Oh my god, that's so nice. Did we miss something? Oh yeah, we did. Almost missed these lines, didn't we? I guess we could like kinda lower them a little bit down, like this. And this one isn't lowered. Lower it a bit more. Kinda works. I think this looks pretty chill, right? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, whoa, okay, man. Yo. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You have to say for yourself. Okay.
Ah, but that first one is a bit jarring, isn't it? Or is it that it's skipping a frame? No, it's just because we need an in between here.
Okay, look,
Yeah, we do. We should make one like right here. So let's do that before we continue any further, because I like being thorough with my animation. Question is, how will this one look? Do we just go for an overshoot? That's another thing we could do. This to this. Nah, I think we should in between it probably. We should ease out from this pose. So we're gonna go like open this, upper this a bit, lower this a bit. Lower these a bit as well. We're gonna do the circle head, always with this fucking circle head, man. Oh, here we go. Takes a million years to do this fucking circle head, man. Oh, Petter. Are you still here, or is the viewers gone? Oh, he wasn't here. Det var Petter, oh my god. Game over. These are cool emotes. Holy shit. Let's do this one. Wait, you are in here? It says I have 0 viewers. This is so confusing. Wait, type something if you're here right now. Or did you leave? I'm so confused. Well, what the fuck? My statistics are fucked. You can't trust the fucking YouTube thingy, whatever it says. I'm in like the studio, you know. What are you up to? I'm animating a skit. Are you plugging or like what the floop? And yes, I am doing a bit of a streamer arc because I am bored of just listening to podcasts and stuff when I'm animating, so I might as well try streaming it a little bit because it's kind of fun to stream, you know. Ah, vad ska jag göra där då? There's a long delay, by the way, on the chat and the. Can I change that, or is that just how it is? I feel like there's a very long delay. Oh damn. Sorry about that. Or like, I'm sorry, I'm guessing it's... Jag antar att det är kanske någon nära och kär. And then chill, yeah, that's pretty chill. Ja, ska du träffa Karl någonting eller något sådär? Ha kul. Det är ju alltid kul, liksom. Oh shit, this is too high? Yeah. No, I get you. Yeah, I usually just fucking free ball it when I go up to Stockholm every time. I usually, like last time I was up, like was it last week? I was up. I didn't think I would have time to hang out with anyone, right? I said that on Discord. But then I just happened to have like a day where I could hang out, and Joseph just organized everything. Was like, "Yep, I got Jack, I got Natalie, I got Carl. We're gonna go. We're gonna go drink." And it was like, you know, it just it comes probably by itself. Yeah, right. Thumbs up to that. Mm. This is my sketch, by the way. You wanna see the spoiler sketch? See the sketch before it's finished? I can pause the music real quick. It's not finished, the animation, so you will just have to imagine what happens. Or like how it will look, I mean.
We stand here today with the inventor of sliced bread.
Maybe I should heighten the volume so you actually hear what the fuck's going on.
We stand here today with the inventor of sliced bread. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, look, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. Alright, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. We stand here today with...
That's it. It's funny because, you know, they always say like, oh, it's the best invention since sliced bread or whatever, right? And it's like, what happened to the inventor of sliced bread? And then it's like, he got killed. Isn't that crazy? That's what happened to him. I swear to God, it is what happened. Right, I will actually have to move kind of the entire body down a bit, won't I? Well, let's first and foremost do the whole thingamajig. Thanks, Petter. Det var ett awesome sauce. Det är ju rätt awesome sauce. Fan, en cigarett. Hade inte det varit gott? Jag skulle kunna tänka mig röka en cigarett, även fast jag inte röker. When was the last time you had a cigarette, Petter? For real, for real. Oh, right, you guys leave. See you later. Have a good time in Stockholm. I wish you the best of travels. Oh, like when they had their birthday, like August, I'm guessing. Chill. See ya. Alright. The problem with delayed chats is that you keep talking even though someone's leaving. Wait, how do we want this? We want this to be like... No, we don't want it to be like that. We want it to be like a bit further up like this. Let's see here. And we're probably gonna want to move, right? the entire body down a bit, no? Well, actually, no, not too much, because it's already... No, wait, we do. What am I thinking? What am I saying? We move the entire body down a bit. And then we can keep that, actually. And then we should have probably thought about drawing this before moving the entire body, but it's whatever. It looks pretty similar, right? Maybe it's supposed to be like a bit down too, like this. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty lit. That looks fucking awesome. And then we just go like wham, and then we go wham. Then we go wham, and then we go wham, and then we go wham. Maybe this is moving too much for the legs. Let's see. Should I maybe have it be more like this? It's a bit closer to the blue. Might be better. How does this in between look?
Okay, look,
I don't know. It still feels like there's something that's missing. I feel like. Oh, it's this one, of course. Or is that this thing that feels off? Yeah, it is. It's that it goes from being like completely like this into an instantaneous combustion. We need like another one here. Jesus Christ, the amount of fucking in betweens I'm doing is really annoying. It's like the worst part of animating. But it looks so good when you're done with it. So it's always worth it. It's not always worth it. It's a little bit worth it. Once again, we're gonna have, or actually let's draw these things too. Now let's move this entire thing like this. Pop, pop. And then let's move this in particular a bit more like this. Let's draw the fucking head that I keep fucking up. A round circular object possessing many attributes. Man, I just want it to be perfect, okay? Give me this perfect skull transition, I guess. And then we're gonna have the head move forward a bit. The neck is relatively the same. This thing is relatively similar. Now this is a big hop. We're probably gonna want to like do some middle thing here that is gonna look very weird. Okay, really trying to here. Let's see, how do we do this? We want it to go like up and then down like this, maybe? Is that correct? It still kind of looks a bit off. Also, why is this pen so... Is it just kind of pressing hard? Or is it actually bigger? It's because I was sketching light when I sketched this hand. Alright. We don't have to remove all of it, but we should maybe redo this. And then like do like a... Because now I need the hand to be a bit further in, like this. Maybe get the thumb up even further. Maybe this looks a bit fucking weird. Maybe this looks a bit fucking wonky. Because I kind of feel like it does. Or maybe it looks fine. We're gonna want to go a bit further down. Now I just drew like the weirdest in-between line ever. This is better. Uh, let's see here. We're gonna want this to go just a little tad bit more to the left. Keep the shoulder in the same height, please. There we go. Move this in ever so slightly, not as much as the next frames, of course. So it needs to be a very slight movement, almost like I'm filling in what I did last time. Same goes for this. Not for this, but kinda this. That looks pretty good. We're just gonna have to move this with the fucking move tool, I guess. Really put it in between there. You know, you don't have to do in-betweens perfectly in between, because that doesn't look good actually. But hopefully it looks kind of fine. It doesn't actually. Well, that's because I did a little wobble there. Let's try and maybe we should just keep it. It's such a small thing. Who cares? Oh my god, why is this so hard to draw? This is an ancient technique. It's like meditating. Instead of going, go. There we go. Perfect. Is this the most perfect in between or what?
Okay, look,
That looks really good.
okay, look, we're just gonna.
That looks really good. Man, I'm telling you, this shit's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like my best animated skit yet. It's 8 seconds long. Holy fuck. And I'm still animating people with round heads. What's up with that? What, am I crazy? Why am I not just animating normal people? Man, that gun looks awful. Holy fuck. I'll draw a good one at some point. It's more so the hand as well. Because in the reference image I used, they had another hand holding the gun like this. That looks a lot more normal actually. Maybe I should do that actually. Maybe this looks better. I should like actually do that. Is it this one? No, it's fuck, it's this. Oh, it's this one? Okay. How would I draw that then? It would be like I drew it good before. What did I do? Like a hand, like a thumb. Is that all you do? No, I did something. What did I do to make it look good? It's like it's like you have like the thumb here. Not that up, high up. Maybe you want the thumb like here. Or maybe you want it to like kind of hold it like this. Does that look better, is the question? Maybe not. Maybe sorta. But maybe it's a bit weird that the gun, it kind of looks like the perspective shot. Like there's two people, or that you have three arms. But you know what? I don't have time to care about that right now.
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm sure it will look amazing. Time for another chocolate. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, I need another chocolate. There we go. Let's see here. Let's move this up a bit. Like that, maybe. These sweat drops needs to stay consistent. Like so, and then you draw like this and like so. Looks pretty good. We don't need the extra jaw height, or whatever you want to call it, length, fill. That looks like he's got a fucking tumor on his jaw. Oh my god, why can't I just draw a fucking normal circle? I can't draw normal circles for shit. That's just what I gotta work with. Okay, let's see here. So it goes, oh. He pushes forward the okay. As he pushes forward, how do I want him to, like, act?
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a.
Okay, actually, no, I know. I want it to be a snap. I want this to be a snap into a snap into a settle where the hands do a little, like, whatever the fuck this is called. one of these. Spreads is the word I was looking for. Maybe it can be like a little higher up, but not by much, I think. Right? Or how do I... Wham! Bam! And I want it to... Do I want it to still be tall as fuck as well, this finger? Do I want this hand to go wider as well? Like do... Okay, how do I want to do this? Like this and like... Like so? Not like that. But like... This... Like this. Maybe we'd want to move these fingers down a little bit. No, that's actually what feels wrong is that these are so high up. And also that this doesn't go in like this. And then this needs to have some hand first. So this actually does need to go up. Like so, kinda. And then we gotta take this, and then we gotta take this, and then we gotta rotate it a little bit. Something like this. Yes, I am. Thank you. What's up? Here we are animating in Clip Studio Paint instead of Adobe Animate. Because I'm kind of tired of the Adobe suite. And it's like a one-time payment for this stuff, and it's very nice. Like this software, Clip Studio Paint, works really good. Well, there is a lot of like what you call it, crutches or like bad things about the way you animate in this software. And I wish could be. Oh shit! I forgot this. I wish was a bit better. Like it's almost impossible to like copy and paste things in this software for some reason, or like in animation. But the rest is pretty neat. It has a lot of great functionality in it. And I'm a big fan of the pen tool, although I'm not a big fan of this tool. I mean, okay, I like it too, but it's annoying that they share the same keyboard shortcut, because I always use the wrong tool. Let's see here. We're gonna want... well, how do I want to do this? I want... fuck. I'll try to see exactly how I want this settle to kind of look like. He's gonna kind of move in like here, something like that. Yeah, I think so. You can get all kinds of stuff probably for this software. You mean like plugins? Most probably. Uh, yeah, true. Yeah, true. Maybe I should just look up like copy paste for animation add-on or something to Clip Studio Paint, because it is ass. Like if I want to show you an example, let's say I wanted to, instead of redrawing this face that I've been doing this entire time, just copy it. Like if I did this and was like, oh, I want to copy this face and put it here. Uh, what the fuck happened? Does anything happen when I do that? Wait, I'm so confused. Is anything even happening? Something is happening in this folder. I'm creating copies. Is it 25A, 25 copy? But it's not like actually doing anything. And it's because of some weird stuff. I don't know why exactly. I'm pretty new to the software too. Like I got this very recently, so I'm like still learning it. This you can see this kind of as an exercise in Clip Studio Paint. Let's see here. And now I'm trying to make this stressed out guy do a little hand jig. The question is how I will actually go about it. No, I don't think so, because it's oh, this, you mean this is not the layers. So how this software works is this is an animation folder, and each drawing, it is probably like you say it is, but this in these softwares, if you ever animated in something like Photoshop as well, you kind of do animate with layers. Like they don't have, it is like a timeline functionality you can see, but these, instead of a layer, you have these. You see these animation folders. They act like your layers. So like, I have them, what's it called, closed here. But these are kind of like your layers, right? These folders, and then in these folders you have each drawing, or as they are called in this software, a cell, an animation cell, which is kind of, it's weird. It's kind of complicated. I don't know. Maybe you can, because you have these layer folders as well, and then you have like different kind of layers. There's all kinds of weird stuff you can do with layers in this software probably. I'm sure you can even put like additional layers onto your animation cells within your animation folders, because they all have this layer, right? So you can do things here, like put a new raster layer, correction layer. You can't duplicate the layer. And maybe, well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, can I do this? Wait, if I do duplicate layer, now can I pull it in? I think this is the problem. I don't think you can like just pull in an animation cell, because now I have 32 here, but I don't think I can just pull in 32 anywhere in my actual timeline. Can I do that? Oh shit, maybe I can. 32? Holy fuck! I just realized how to copy something. But wait, I gotta check something to make sure that it's not fully fucked. Oh my god! It retains the information. Wait, this is actually huge. This is huge. This means the craziest shit. Actually, can I remove this layer just completely? Delete layer. Yeah, okay, nice. But now it's in the timeline. Fuck. Can I say null here? Null? Oh, whatever. It's not that important, probably. Oh, because it's just... Oh, is it actually cut off? Okay, interesting. Well, we found out a cool way to Duplicate drawings. Thanks for that. I probably wouldn't have checked that if I didn't start playing around with the layers. Now that I know that, I can actually do some other kind of crazy stuff probably. But first, the hand jiggy. Oh yeah, another thing that sucks with this software that pissed me off so much because I didn't know that before I bought it. I don't know if I would have bought it if I didn't know this, but you might have realized I have audio. This video has audio.
Okay.
Uh, but you can't scrub audio in the timeline. I looked it up everywhere, and it just says so far they don't have audio scrubbing. And if you don't know what that is, there's just like the audio um, actually plays when you scrub like this, blah, 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 so you can like lip sync perfectly or like very correctly. Here you have to kind of like play and listen to where he moves his mouth and add drawings there.
Okay, look.
But it's all good, I guess. I mean, this is a great substitute though for both like animation software like Adobe Animate and like Photoshop if you're like not interested in paying, you know, $1 billion like a year for the Adobe suite. This is a one-time payment software for like it does cost a little bit, but it's like okay for $100 I think, or is it $150? You have, you know, this software forever and you get all its updates and everything. So it's like that you just buy a license, you know. So it's pretty nice. I think it's something like that. It was something like that for me, I think so. Yeah, right. That's why I that's why I fucking that's why I bought it. I got some recommendations from a couple of people at my job before. They were like, I was like, I don't want to use Adobe Animate anymore when I do my own personal projects. And they were like, TV Paint or Clip Studio Paint. And I was like, what's TV Paint? And they're like, it's the better of the two, but it has like monthly payments or yearly payments. And Clip Studio Paint is just a one-time payment. And I was like, you know it. I am going for that. Let's see here. So yeah, it's nice. You dabble in any animationing, drawing? See here. That looks pretty decent. The question is, okay, let's just fix the entire thing first. Or actually, if he moves in here, this should go in, I think, a little bit. Blender's really good. You know, free. Like the more advanced you get in Blender, the like the well, this goes for any software, of course. But the more advanced you get in Blender, you know, the more like kind of insane that software is, of course. But it's like I have an education, and I've also worked a little bit professionally in Maya. It's pretty weird compared to actual animation software. Like I used to use Adobe Animate back in the day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Do you primarily animate in 2D, or is it 3D stuff you make in Blender, or what do you do like? Because I've also done some stuff professionally in 3D in Maya in my day. 2D, yeah. So it's like the grease pencil functions they have, or whatever it's called, I think. Because I've seen a lot of stuff about like how amazing or not necessarily how amazing it is, but how it's getting better and better every day, kind of the Blender 2D animation. It's a bit hard to get into it for me, because I want to learn 3D stuff in Blender. I haven't put a lot of time into it yet though, so like I can't complain. But I did a lot of 3D in Maya, right? And by a lot I mean I would rig characters and animate them a little bit. Or I would animate them. That's the stuff I actually know how to do in Maya. I know how to do like some very basic modeling and rigging as well. But it's so different. All of it in Blender is very different. So it's like it's very hard for me to kind of adapt to that. Actually, I want these shoulders too. It's kind of hard to adapt to that stuff. Oh, it's moving forward a lot here, but I think it will look good. And I think, is this a bit too much? Let's see here. Like this tilt is maybe a bit too tilting. Something like that. But yeah, Blender's great. I should, maybe I have Blender on this computer actually. Do I? I do have Blender. It's right there. Crazy. But I don't think I have anything. I don't have anything done in Blender. I don't think. Yeah, it's just very different. The whole thing. It is kind of hard to get into, but it's just something. I mean, everyone. It's become a meme, right? The whole. Yeah, I am gonna learn Blender, and then you never do anything to learn it. It's kind of that vibe. But one day. Whoa, or no, actually I kind of probably want to have it like this. No, I don't. Or I want to rotate this a little bit, I think. Would this look weird if I rotated it like this? Maybe I need to put it up a bit. Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I've been trying to get to actually do more qualitative animation recently. I haven't uploaded a lot of it on EB Blueberry because I haven't done a lot of EB Blueberry stuff. You know, this is the YouTube channel I created when I was in like 8th grade or something back in the day. Like it's probably 10 years old by now actually, something like that. And then I uploaded my Game Grumps animateds and my Only Plays animateds that I did when I was like 13 or something, 14. And then and I never cared too much about quality back in those days. And it isn't until I like more recently, when I was in high school, I started actually caring a bit more about the quality,
Okay, look,
about the animation, and you know, it's only gotten. I will admit, it's only gotten better since then, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those were the days. Those fucking. Yeah, I actually haven't watched them at that, but I watched some of their. I've actually seen some of their newer stuff. I don't watch a lot of Game Grumps or Only Plays nowadays. I haven't watched them for a while, but I've seen their. I got like in my recommended, I got these like music videos, or like them reacting to like a band that make made like music videos out of their songs that they're singing in the videos or something, and they're actually pretty good. I think they made like 3 of those. Binged that series. So they're still, I think they're still like doing some pretty funny things. Those guys. And then Only Plays, probably still playing games, I'm guessing. I know Zach Hadel is doing that Smiling Friends show with Michael Cusack. It's a very funny one. Yeah, that is. They do some funny stuff. Yeah, what do I watch nowadays? Oh, I watch like I've become cringe. I gotta admit. I watch. I no longer watch funny gameplay YouTubers. I watch sweaty gameplay YouTubers because I play fighting games, and so naturally have turned to watching a lot of good fighting game YouTubers, as well as some League YouTubers. Not that I play League anymore, really, but sometimes it's just kind of fun to look at what people are cooking in that game. But yeah, I should maybe try and upload a bit more often on EB Blueberry. It is fun, but it just, I have to have I have to have like a fun idea that is like 8 seconds long and easy to animate, so I actually have time to make it. Like this animation, for example, I don't know if I'm gonna clean everything up. I think I might just keep it black and white and sketched. I could spend hours of work, inking in all of these details and then color it. But I don't know. It's it that takes time, right? So it's oh shit, have I forgotten to? Oh, I turned this off, right? I forgot.
Standard today with the invent.
Wait, why the fuck is the door turned off here? Something is amiss. Is it this drawing? Let me see. Why is this one not showing? Okay, there we go. Interesting. Intriguing.
Standard today with the inventor of sliced bread. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, look, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. Alright, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. Standard.
Well, now you know what happens in the video. I guess. It's the inventor of sliced bread. Sliced bread. Like they always talk about. The best inventions in sliced bread. No, exactly. That's it. Exactly my thinking as well. Like, enough is enough. The sketch will be enough. I'm just happy seeing it, like you said, like run smoothly, look pretty good. You can see the idea. Don't need to make it like perfect. Speaking of, where I need to do this is the overshoot, right?
Okay, look, we just.
It is, I think. Like for bam. Do I do this?
Okay, look, we just. Okay, look, we just.
Okay, so here he's actually gonna open his mouth. And I'm gonna do it overshoot style, I think. And this is bad. Okay, wait. Shit. Let's do it like this. There we go. Now we're actually using the 30-second cell. Alright. Good question. Like, we've had sliced bread for like at least a couple thousand years. Someone should have come up with something new. Like, uh, is there even like anything different that is there a sequel to Sliced in general? Uh, Smashed? I mean, someone has smashed bread for sure. Diced, oh my god, true. Shit. Well, I actually do think that exists as well. Croutons, isn't that what they're called? Isn't that like dried bread that you put in like onions and stuff? Or like you onion, it's like onion bread that you square up and then put in your like French cuisine. Something like that, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, this guy just gets caught. You know, he invents sliced bread, and then he's finally uh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Uh, Not interrogated, just uh, oh, what is the word I'm looking for? What the fuck, man? The problems with being Swedish. You just don't. You don't know words. Confronted. That was the word I was looking for. He's finally being confronted. Shit, Jesus, it came. Uh, and he's trying to just get his ass out of the fucking. Uh, he's trying to save his ass by just saying that it was meant to be a one-time thing. He didn't mean to. He didn't mean for it to be a trend. All right, he didn't see it becoming the best invention ever. All right, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. Let's see here. This is gonna go up a bit, like so. This is gonna stay in the same spot, kinda. This is gonna go in a bit to the left. This entire hand is gonna be a bit to the left. Something like this. Yeah, like this. And then we keep. I like this line that I did for the thumb here. It looks pretty nice, actually. I love this skin right here between the thumb and the fingers. Delicious juicy skin. But I wanna actually boom, boom. Maybe it should go up a bit like this. Is that a bit too much though, maybe? Like so. There we go. I think he's gonna push his hand out a bit again. Yeah, thanks, yeah. I love drawing hands, This is my fist. Buff ass hand, you know what I'm saying? I do love drawing hands, it's very satisfying for me. It's like a little puzzle sometimes, It's like you gotta get the fingers to look right, and when sometimes there's just one finger that's like there's something a bit off with the finger, or like there's something, and then you try to like push it in a bit, and then you're like, oh, that's the angle, and it just looks amazing. Actually, I'm stupid. Oh fuck, this should go up like so, which means I'm gonna want to grab this, push it up here like so. this maybe? Do these fingers need to go up a bit? Let me take a look. No, it looks pretty good actually.
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I forgot that it says K here, doesn't it?
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
Yeah, this needs to be an open mouth. My bad. Something like that. Or like this.
Okay, look, we're just gonna. Okay, look, we're just gonna.
Yeah, that looks good. I think I'm gonna try and heighten this collar a bit. And like remove some of the perspective on it. Try and like lower it so it gets flattened out again. Because it needs to flatten out. And we're gonna have to move up this hand as well. Although this hand we can kinda, let's see here, it goes bam, boom. So I think this one we can kinda just trace and then let's transform to look to the right a bit. Like so. Keep this line here. And then we just rotate it. Go up more like this and then move it up a bit. And then if we want to, we could maybe flip this finger a bit closer to the middle one. Or maybe we want the middle finger to flip closer to this one actually, because gravity pulls the finger down, so we want it to be like so. Technically both fingers should maybe be looking a bit down from this perspective, like this kind of. Yeah, we go with that. And then we keep it at this height, kinda. Sorta. Maybe like here. You seen the latest season of Arcane? Or like the latest episodes, I guess. Because I saw that yesterday and it was pretty banging. I gotta say, it was kinda insane. I mean, they don't miss. Or at least not so far, I think. Yeah, same, yeah. Indeed. Oh wait, no, I said same, sorry. You watched season 1 yesterday. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's up to you really if it's good, right? But I do agree with, especially like if you like animation quality, it's oh yeah, if you're on the first episode, yeah, it kind of ramps up by episode 3. You probably have heard this by a lot of people. Maybe you already know what happens at around episode 3. Uh, but yeah, I guess I'm just saying that because I've had a couple of like friends that have that watched like the first episode, but they didn't really like. They were like, "Oh, it looked great. Like the animation is amazing, but I don't really care about these kinds of shows." And I'm like, "No, you don't understand. Episode 3 you might care a bit more, okay? Trust me, episode 3." But yeah, it's good. And obviously I'm a League player, or at least I was a League of Legends player, so of course I'm a bit biased too. You can't trust everything that I say, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, good, good. Do so. You play any games? Like I said, I used to play League with friends a lot. Now we haven't done that for a while. Now I mainly play my own kind of games. Yeah, there are some people. It's a bit weird, I can tell you the game. It is a bit weird. Have you ever played like a MOBA before? Because if you haven't played a MOBA, it is a weird kind of genre. It is a bit out. It can also feel a bit outdated sometimes, but it's fun, I guess. There's so many weird things though that like it's not very beginner friendly. That's for sure. Because there's like just a bunch of random ass stuff you gotta learn about. Like, yeah, exactly. It is a bit chaotic. It is kind of. But if you have friends playing it, then it's much easier to get into. When you like have anyone just kind of teaching you the game, I could not imagine like learning the game on my own because there is so much random ass shit. It's like learning fighting games on your own, and don't get me wrong, you can get super far on fighting games all on your own. But if you don't watch like a YouTuber or any like if you're like only playing, for example, Street Fighter, and you're just playing to get better, and you don't know anything about frame data or like what it means to like have O key or what's an invulnerable DP, then you're just gonna lose. You're not gonna get far. If you want to play ranked or stuff like that. Uh, I feel like in League of Legends, it's like you know you play the tutorial and they teach you like, oh, you walk around with right click. Yeah, exactly. Indeed, it's literally it is very sweaty, especially fighting games. Like nothing makes me sweat more than fighting games, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. Uh, but it's sometimes it's very draining. I play like Street Fighter 6 uh, as a fighting game, or like as a sweaty game, or as a complicated game. I would say that if you wanna quote unquote master, I guess that's kind of stupid. Every game has a learning curve, right? And I would say that fighting games have an easier learning curve than League of Legends, I think. Smash Bros would probably count, I would say. I think but that is also a party game, so I would maybe say it's a little bit easier to just pick up and play, but it's probably harder to become good at, I think. Like getting good at Smash Bros, that's what I think you would call like an arena fighter, when it's about knocking people out of an arena and not like you don't kill the opponent with HP, making them get to 0 health, but you kill them through punching them out. Uh, and so the arena, it is very important. And I think, I mean, there's a lot of crazy strategy and things to know. My favorite fighter game is probably. Oh my god, I don't fucking know actually. I'm actually pretty new to fighting games. I started playing like the genre with Guilty Gear Strive, if you know what that is. I came out like 2020, I think, 20 2020. Yeah, I think it was 2020 that came out, and I got it because I have a friend that is very into fighting games, and he taught me basically a lot of the things that I know now. Uh, which made it a bit easier for me to actually pick up. Because that's the thing. I don't know if I would still be playing fighting games if I didn't have like a friend who uh, also liked fighting games. But yes, Guilty Gear Strive. I played a lot. Like probably, I think I have like 350 hours in that game or something. And then I played Street Fighter 6 when it came out, like 2 years after or something like that. And I'm still playing it a bit. I probably have like 160 hours in that game. And then I played Tekken 8 as well a little bit when it came out. That was also like last year that came out, or was it this year? No, it was last year, right? Or has it been out for more than a year already? I feel like there's no way, right? Played that for uh, two 2 weeks. No, I played that for a little bit, I guess, but then I switched back to Street Fighter 6 because it was a bit too chaotic. As Tekken is a so-called 3D fighter where you can like go, sidestep as it's called, and that's its own entire genre of fighting game. Up there with like what's it called? That fucking game. Oh, I don't know. There's so many fighting games, it's insane. But I was thinking about maybe getting that new Smash Bros. Like game. What was it called? Rivals of Aether or something? Let's see. Does this look good?
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
Ah, it looks pretty fine.
Okay, look, we're just gonna. Okay, look, we're just gonna be.
Let's see. We want. Is it an L here?
Okay, look, we're just gonna be.
Or yeah, it doesn't matter. 3 frames. Let's just have him ease in another frame with an L in his mouth. Yeah, Rivals of Aether. Look kind of fun, maybe. But I'm not. I haven't played a lot of arena fighters like very like what would you call it? Actively or like good. Because I think fighting games is that one genre of game that I actually get competitive in, or like get into competitively. Like I actually care about ranking up and shit. League of Legends, I've basically never play ranked in that fucking chaos of a game. Uh, but yeah, yeah. League ranked is not something you wanna get addicted to. I have so many friends that somehow I'm so kind of confused about that. I've played like League of Legends since I was a kid. Not consistently, by the way. I just mean my when I was a kid, League of Legends. When did that come out? It came out what 2008? Was that when League of Legends came out? I was 7 years old, right? I was born 2001, so 2008. My brother plays it, right? And I obviously don't understand any of it. I'm Swedish, so I don't speak English or whatever. So I have no clue what's happening in, or I don't speak English at least when I'm 8 or 7 years old or whatever. So I have no clue what's going on in that game. It takes another like 5 years until I actually play it and kind of understand what's going on. When I'm like 12 or something, and I play. Yeah, it's oh, bro, it's you wanna know? Oh my god, wait, League of Legends, old versus new. Can we take a look at some like old and new images of League of Legends? What do we have here? I want some like stuff that really pops out, like this for example. This is the so-called, what would you say, like the splash art of the character. This is the same this is the same character, but they look they look a bit different. Let's see here. Can we just open image in a new tab? Like the quality, and and she did not come out 2008, by the way. This is an image from like 2000, like probably like 2012 or something. And then this is like maybe the rework she got in like 2016 or something. I don't know. Where's some like really obvious like old models versus. This is actually the character that I play, Gangplank. Oh my god. When I started playing, he looked like this. And the funny thing is, yeah, and the funny thing is, this isn't even the first iteration of him. This is him when he was reworked in like 2011 or something. This is how he looked like at first. Oh my god. Look at this mess. Oh, why is it so zoomed in? Why is he so Chad? What the fuck? Look at how, like, what's the word? Like, so, like, Chad looking, or what's, like, mewing. He's an old man in these. Oh, it's because he doesn't have a beard, of course. Like, what is the poly count on this? Holy fuck. Look at this skull. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Yeah, chiseled. Yeah, that's the word. Chiseled, yeah. Yeah, they've reworked these champions a few times. And the map also looks very different, right? League of Legends always new map. Like the game looked very saturated before with a lot of bloom, and now it's a bit more desaturated with a lot more. I mean, this like even this map is old now. I think like the new the thing we see here, like it's an old game. I don't know why I'm showing all this. It's an old fucking game, and I had such a hard time like actually one learning it obviously because as a kid you're stupid and you don't learn anything. Uh, so I never really got good at it. And two, getting addicted to it. I don't know how. Even when I was a kid, like my friends would like only play that game and nothing else, and they would be like, I had one friend who would always be like, "Please, can we play one league game? Come on, one league game. I don't want to play league alone. Can we play one league game?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, why? Why is this the only thing people play?" So if you do play league, I mean, beware. People, a lot of people don't come back. Or when they do, actually, so most of my friends have finally come back from that now, but they were like playing it super actively every day only for months on end, and then eventually they were like, "No, I'm tired of this. I actually need to play something else." Thank God. Yeah, in cases like heroin. Yeah, yeah. I always find it so weird because like it's like it has to be like the satisfaction of winning a game. I guess the dopamine people get from winning a game is so strong that they just have to play. I th I think a lot of the dopamine we get from these competitive games is the the dopamine we get from affirming that we are good at the game, right? Yeah, no, then do it. Play the game as much as you can. It's very fun. It's very fun when you get into it. It is fun. Like it is a fun game when you learn everything and you pick a character you like. Uh, and I think it's also very fun to just like know the characters and their lore. It's got a good universe to it. Obviously, Arcane is part of that, uh, and it's obviously fun to kind of see some characters in Arcane. Like, oh, that's that character. I didn't know he was gonna be in this show or whatever. Stuff like that is always fun to see. But yeah, it's like it's it's a fun game. I I can kind of understand though getting addicted to the dopamine rush of winning, or like I said, the feeling of like validating your I guess your quality, or what's the game? What's the word? Your experience, like validating that you're good at the game. Because like I also think it's super satisfying to get better at fighting games, right? And I'll play so many. That like one of the nice things with fighting games though is that they usually take a lot faster than a League of Legends game, right? Those those games go for 40 minutes. A fighting game round or whatever takes at most like 5 minutes. So it's like it's it is a bit nicer to like, but then it's also a bit longer of a grind maybe to rank up. I don't actually know the numbers, but I feel like it's not. I don't know. But yeah, no, but yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. It's fun when you like pick a character and you're like, I want to get good at this character, and then you get good at the character, right? And then you're like, yeah, I'm good at the character. I guess that's kind of what a lot of people want to do. You don't play any crazy games like Brown Brick in Minecraft or Minecraft, I mean, or like something maybe fucking crazy like fucking Call of Duty shooter booter, or maybe like uh, do you play maybe something crazy like maybe you don't play games. Maybe you only play football and volleyball. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually do that right now with a couple of friends. The same friends that played, that were addicted to League of Legends have. I wouldn't say they're addicted to Counter Strike, because I don't think they are. But it's we like joked about playing some Counter Strike because it's like that's also a game that I played back when I was like in ninth grade or something, a bit with a couple of friends. And now we're like, yeah, we're gonna be this craziest five-man team, on Counter Strike, and it is fun. It is a fun game to play, and I can also see why people get addicted to that, and feeling like, oh my god, I'm so fucking crazy good at this game, and I have to keep playing it all the time. And they do have a lot more hours in it than I do, I think. So, but but yeah, that's fun. I think my favorite map on in CS:GO is probably fucking. It would have to be Inferno, probably. Spelunky 2. Yeah, I can imagine. That's a good game. I haven't actually. I've played a bit of the first one back in the day when I was a bit younger. Way back in my day. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm 56. Uh, yeah, I played a lot of. Not a lot. I played a little bit of Spelunky 2. Oh, literally, I played a little bit of Spelunky 2 uh, when it came out. I haven't played that much of it, and I also I played a lot more of the first one back in the day, but I never beat it. It was always a bit too explosive, or whatever you want to call it. So easy to die instantly. Oh, oops, cancel. You know, uh, I played. That was back. I would play a lot of like Binding of Isaac, or like yeah, yeah, I can imagine. It is a bit evil. It's very evil. It's a fucking crazy ass game. But yeah, I do love. I've always had a love for indie games as well. I used to play like Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy. Uh, Fuck, I'm trying to remember the games that I played a lot back in the day. Because if we have Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy, we have Spelunky, and we have. I'm trying to think of the big five. Oh yeah, Nuclear Throne. That was a fucking game I played so much of. That shit was bussin'. I think I even have it installed on this computer. But roguelikes are a great genre, I gotta say. I haven't played that much of the Hades game. I know it got a second game too. That's a lot of people's favorite roguelike, I know. It was fun, the amount that I played. But I only got to like the Minotaur place. Uh, they are all good games. Indeed. If I had to pick a favorite indie game, I wonder what I would pick. Maybe it would be Nuclear Throne, just to be funny. No, I probably wouldn't. What the fuck would I pick? Yeah, true. It's a what you would call a roguelite, I guess. I think that's what it's called. Oh, what? That's kind of funny. I got to I got pretty sort of far pretty quickly, I think. I was on like my fourth death or something when I was like helping out the red dog thingamajig over at like with all the poison creatures and stuff. And I died, and I played a little bit more, but I think that's as far as I got. I don't know how far that red dog place is in the game, like compared to the final boss. I don't know if that's uh, like only halfway through, or if that's like 2/3 of the game.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be.
Either or, I never beat it. Yeah, true. But you gotta you gotta keep the player like what's the name like the player hours played count going up. Best way to do it is just force people to replay the game. that's that's roguelikes for you. I guess roguelike allows you to do almost everything in in one life if you're skilled enough, right? But roguelites have like a progression system in playing multiple times. So you can't like get to the like I'm guessing you can't get to there's a few games where you can't get to the final boss without dying a few times, I think. Like can you get to I guess you can get to the gungeon. I haven't played that much of Enter the Gungeon, but I know that there's like more bosses past the gungeon, right? Or like the last part of the gungeon. So that I don't know if you can get. A lot of games have that, like the true final boss is hidden after actually beating the game, kinda. Uh, I'm trying to remember like a good example of that is probably Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac also has a lot of that, where it's like you have to beat your mom first, then you can go beat your mom's heart, and then you can go either to like heaven or hell, and then you can go into the chest, and then you can go to, you know. Oh, that's true. You do get cooler, more stuff and that's the same in Binding of Isaac. You unlock new characters and stuff.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be.
I should try and think quickly, like what's the next frame here. Let's see here.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be.
Okay,
Look, we're just gonna be a one-time.
should I have,
Look,
should I have, is it here? It says L.
look, we're just gonna be.
No, it does it instantly. Is it here?
Look, we're just gonna be.
Ah, it's pretty, okay, let's just have him do an O mouth here. Yeah. Binding of Isaac is pretty hype. But I'm actually playing neither of these games right now. Right now, I'm actually playing Shadow of the Colossus on my PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's true. Spelunky is a true roguelike through and through. Like, yeah, where it's just like you don't I guess you can make like this. There are some things you technically progress, but it doesn't actually progress you any further to the win. You still have to win all on your own, but you can like get those shortcuts to like certain places. You can like build those, but yeah, it's still like roguelike, I would say. Shit. But yeah, Shadow of the Colossus and Ico are the two games that I've actually been playing the most recently. Uh, it's a cool game. It's honestly mildly infuriating. I didn't expect it to be so infuriating when I started playing it. uh, it's like, but because I'm playing, I've played the remake on my brother's PlayStation 4. That's where I played it the first time, and it was very easy and everything. I beat the game relatively quickly. Uh, but then now I bought like a collection. It was like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus in one on one disc for the PlayStation 3, and it's the old one, right? It's the original Shadow of the Colossus and Ico. Uh, and holy fuck, there are so many infuriating things with the like some of the controls and stuff. And like I feel like they must have like done something to the Colossus in the remake so that they don't fucking go crazy all the time, because there's sometimes where you're like hanging on and they just won't stop shaking even, and you're just kind of waiting, you know. It's like it is like a waiting game. Sometimes you're just kind of sticking to the vulnerable spot on the giant colossus, ready to stab in your sword. uh, but you know, you're being shooketh, so you're like, okay, I'll wait until I get my time to shine and I'll be able to stab him. And then they just don't stop shaking. Sometimes they just keep shaking until you're out of stamina, and then it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll have to like try again. I feel like in the remake they actually have them do like a shake and then like maybe do another shake, but then they'll be like, nah, I'm gonna pause for a second so you can stab me. And it's like, oh, but I guess also it makes sense for them to just shake you as much as possible. So it is a bit more satisfying as well, I guess, when you actually get the stab in, I suppose. But yeah, I gotta think 1 second here. Do I have him say look and then do I have him move backwards, or how do I go about this?
Okay, look, it was just gonna be a one-time thing. All right.
Maybe he just holds this pose when he says look, and then he kind of goes into a different pose when he says it was just gonna be a one-time thing.
Okay, look, it was just gonna be a.
Yeah, I think that's for the smartest. Yeah, I think so. They should just fucking accept their fate, you know? What happened to the onion skin? Alright. There we go. Uh, honestly, it's just accept it. Uh, yeah. Here I am once again, drawing a hand, feeling in doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. Oh, this hand is looking amazing. Like this, like that, like this. Perfect. Whew. So is that what you've been playing for the most part? Was it, or maybe that was what you said you were playing Splunky 2? It's pretty chill. and watching the first episode of Arcane. That's a good vibe. I like that. I would do the same if I hadn't watched Arcane, but I have. So let's see here. You also have any funny personal projects? You were doing things in Blender, right? Oh, Duck Game. Of course, I've heard of Duck Game. I haven't, but that's not. That is a competitive game, I guess. Yeah, that's fun. It's a party game, I guess you would call it. It's always a party game with ducks. I haven't actually played Duck Game though. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it looks fun. I remember when the Grumps played it way back. Well, that must be a long time ago now. Was that when it was called Steam Train? Maybe even? I think it was Ross O'Donovan and Dan and Aaron and then like Barry or something. Way back. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's always so many I have so many projects that I just stopped working on and stuff. So stupid. The little silly ones instead. Yeah, it's the same. Like I only finished the small silly ones, you know. I even as soon as it's a big silly one, even those don't get through. I tried to do a big silly one the other day, and then I kind of gave up because I realized it was going pretty good too, but I was fucking I fucked up. I fucked up the character's hair. I was trying to animate the main character from Disco Elysium dancing to disco music. But then I realized I drew his hair wrong when I made like two dances, and I was like, oh fuck, there's no recovering from this. Yeah, it is. That is how it is. The one thing all creators can agree on. Rip. Yeah, it was pretty rippity. Uh, and then I've done some other small things here and there. I've been trying to do a lot of video game stuff with a couple of friends and stuff like that. Oh, I should probably. Here, wait, I can go. Right. I sat and did this the other day because I was bored. Here we have a guy, and you can chop trees, and you get wood. And then you can click this button to open the shop, and when you have 100 wood, you can upgrade your axe so that you do more damage on these trees. And then you can chop them down faster. Crazy ass game, and you can roll. It's dodge roll mechanic. If if ever enemies would be present in this crazy wood chopping game. Oh, what? You haven't been able to access your computer? Is it like broken? Is it at someone else's place? What's going on with that? Yeah, it's an epic game, right? Let's see if I can get the fucking upgrade. Oh my god, we got the upgrade. Now it takes only 3 swings. Oh, we can't leave. Oh shit. This game is so insane. Yeah. So I guess I haven't only been like doing personal projects like or like trying to do quality personal projects as I've also been like trying to learn programming and stuff for like other random stuff like this. Yeah, that's what you think, but they actually have a respawn timer. That's why some of these, you can see this guy came back. And the craziest thing is when they come back twice, they come back stronger. So they actually get a different color and more HP. It's so stupid. This game is actually ridiculously fucking dumb. My PC is in storage because I had to move houses and it's been a long and cringe process. Oh yeah, I can imagine. That sounds hard. Damn, and you haven't had access to it for months. That's rough. Are you on your phone right now then, or like do you have like a laptop or something smaller like that you're working with? Dodge roll. This dodge roll, you can dodge roll when you stand still. Makes no sense. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh! Stronger tree. Now look at how long. I have the upgraded axe. This can't take too long, right? Any minute now. There we go. Damn. The Steam Deck is pretty nice, but yeah, got nothing. Yeah, so then how do you place Spelunky? What the hell? I guess you placed Spelunky on the Steam Deck and now you have nothing. That's rough. Yeah, this gameplay is crazy, right? Holy fuck. And imagine if I get 500 wood and then I have an even better axe. Yeah, we're not gonna play any more than this because there isn't more to this game than this. But now you've seen an amazing game that I worked on. Back to the animation. Yeah, right. Double tree tech. Bro, so fucking awesome to be able to just make it is very fun to like just learn how to make your own game. I guess that was the thing that I said to myself that I was gonna learn Blender, but then I at the same time really wanted to just like make a game for fun, and I realized that like I don't know how to make a game at all. Like in Unreal Engine, you can use nodes for most of the things, but it's like you need to learn some programming if you want to make your own games. And so I've been spending time learning Godot, I guess, is what I put time into, which is not the smartest thing to do in my position. Like if I want jobs or work or whatever, I obviously should learn more of the artsy stuff, the artsy programs. But sometimes you just gotta scratch the itch, the hobby itch. That's what I did. How long does it say look?
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a.
Okay, look. Wait.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one.
Look. Is it?
We're just gonna be a.
I think. Do I want? I guess. Here I want to move. How do I want to move this? I want him to have a new pose, like here, in here somewhere. But he's already gonna be moving out here, I guess. Should I do the key pose first, maybe? Let's see here.
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
We just here maybe. Let's see here.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a.
Maybe here. I'll try to plan this thing.
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
I want to have it that look. It was just. I love hearing my incredibly Swedish accent in this last part here. So I say, it was just gonna. I don't even say it was gonna be a one-time thing. I just go, it was. It's like a weird mix of like British and stupid. It was just gonna be one damn thing. It it was. I don't know. Why is English so hard sometimes?
Okay, look, we can. We,
It was. It was gonna be one damn thing. Yeah, literally. It was gonna be. It was gonna be. It was gonna be. I'm thinking. Okay, I'll do this ease out frame first, and then I'll see where I want to land with him later. But I'm thinking he will go from having his hands up in like a defensive position to like a more, like maybe th- further down the line he'll have his hands in like uh, like in a cupping kind of position. You know, like he's trying to like negotiate. You know, it's just gonna be a one-time thing, right? Something like this, right? But that comes out later, I suppose. And a bit further in like this, maybe. It was just gonna be a one-time thing. Yeah, I think that should be good. Hmm. Okay, then I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. And actually, we want this hand back. Oh my god. Are we gonna try and do the tech? Remember the tech? Oh my god. Oh, but okay, this tech is kind of scary though. Do I try and do the tech? Or do I just... Actually, maybe I'm too scared of trying to... Or maybe I should try and do the tech. This is the entire point of... I'm gonna save though. Okay, let's see here. Can we do the tech? Frame 30. Duplicate 30A. Okay. This, we're gonna move this up to 34. 30A. We're gonna put that here. I'm gonna say that this is 30A. Oh my god. And then here, we're gonna basically just remove all of the stuff here. Because we're gonna redraw everything but the hands. So we can just move this stuff here. I think at least, right? We can keep the pants maybe. Fuck it. And you know, we can also keep the... Whoa, what happens here? What is this? Oh, that is actually how the finger looks. Oh, I'm stupid. That's... I thought... Okay. Uh, Never mind. I'm just being stupid for no reason. Jesus Christ. I'm scaring myself. Maybe we can keep some of the head too. I'll see if that will work. We'll see. But the main point that I wanted was this hand. And I want to take this hand and I want to pull it down like into the left like this. Because he's like almost cupping it here, you know. It's like pushing it in. It's angling itself a bit more towards the camera, which I like. So I wanted to keep that. We can do the same here too. We can keep this one probably if we can angle it correctly in like a nice... but we would want maybe this to be like moving up a bit. That was what I hoped it didn't do, and I don't think it does. No, it doesn't actually. Thankfully. Which means we can actually just do this whenever I need to do that. This is crazy tech actually. But I'm guessing if I use 30A again, so like let's say we go here and I say 30A and I do this. Yeah, so 30A will remember 30A, right? But so I guess, but since this is a duplicate of 30, it won't destroy 30. So that's actually such crazy tech. That's insane. Smart, smart, smart. Now, or was I? This was what I was doing. We can kind of keep some of this stuff. Maybe I'm gonna remove this mouth though. I'm gonna move this. Then I might as well just fucking try and match this up like this and make sure that it's the same kind of face. Because this seems to be going out a bit too much here. Is this, it says look, right? Okay, look, right?
So we're just gonna be.
Or is that what?
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a.
Look, yeah. Like that. Kind of like, oh shit. I actually kind of like the size of this though, or like the. It's not much of a smile, but maybe I do want it to be a bit smaller. It looks always a bit weird when you move things too rapidly. Something like this. Okay, look. Okay, look. And the hands are going down, so the question is... Actually, this hand should still be a bit more angled, actually, probably like down like this. And then we probably want the arm to go down a bit like this. Oops. Like so. Like so, like this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I'm not sure when this cartoon will be finished, but probably not today. I think the final, maybe the final stream and final like work on this animation will be tomorrow or something like that. If I find the time. Hopefully I do. And hopefully I finish another hobby project. That would be quite amazing. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Maybe we should have some nice music. Do you have a favorite genre of music? And if so, is there royalty-free versions of that music? indie folk music. Let's see if there's any like royalty free. I looked up instrumental indie folk, and then there's chill playlist for study, relax, and focus. But that's not royalty free. Come on. I'm not sure how important it is for it to be royalty free, but I'm thinking like for YouTube live streaming, I'm guessing you get copyright for having music in the background that isn't royalty free. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I mean I'm looking here, looking for tracks. Bruh, I can't find anything that says royalty free. I could risk it with these playlists, but honestly, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna use this royalty jazz music. Yeah, right. So many people die from this all the time. It's a rare disease, the assassination disease, but so many people get taken by it every year, you know, can't risk it. These pants are pretty much the same, I think. Well, he'll be moving down here as well, right? I think. Whoop. Whoop. I think that would be good, right? Whoa. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Bro, I'm getting so fucking hungry. Do I have anything here? Oh, I have some chocolate. Oh, nice. Hopefully you can't hear my chewing too much. Oh shit, is it super audible? When I'm looking at my like pickup on my audio, it picks it up pretty well. Shit. Is there no way for me to like put on like sound reduction or something? Maybe not. It's not loud? Okay. Well then that's good at least. It's not like torture. This is a hand I haven't drawn like ever. I'm probably not drawing it correctly. What the fuck is going on here? No, this doesn't look super nice. How do I do this? Well, I want it to go like in like this. Something like this, maybe? This is like one of those weird in-between frames that hopefully you don't see for too long. It's looking a bit weird. Maybe it's because the thumb should be like its own thing still. I don't know if that fixed it a lot. Yeah, that's good. Someone needs to analyze this. Tell me what's wrong with it later. Oh, I think I actually might know what it is. Is it this? It doesn't feel like that fixed too much stuff. It's a lot harder than I expected it to be. Something like this. You know what? This might just be good enough. I can't be spending too much time on this. It kinda works. Oh, now you can see I have a friend playing Counter-Strike. Or I don't know if that got picked up on the stream, but I'm guessing it did. Let's see here. How will the arm work here? I'm guessing it's gonna look like this at the end, but then oh shit, but then this needs to go like that, right? Or no, since the elbow is there. I guess there? Which means this arm should be, or this should be going like here? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a weird fucking in-between frame. Or maybe the problem is just that I don't have this. There we go. Maybe like this should. Maybe it should just be visible from both sides, like this. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why do I keep drawing like it's already fallen down? The fingers, shouldn't I draw them like going up instead if they're going down still? Like this. I'm like having qualms with myself about how these fingers should be working. This is a bit of a weird hand, I gotta say. Because it's not following the size at all, so I'm gonna have to fix a few things. But let's like pretend like it's working, and then let's try and like work with it. No, I don't like this hand. I'm redoing it. Let's see here. I don't know why I love giving him such a thick fucking pinky. It makes no sense technically, but I just keep doing it. It doesn't need to be that far up, come on. Oh shit. No, stop. Actually, maybe I do want it to look like this, because it's gonna cup in the next frame, so it's gonna go down either way. I think. Like that, maybe. Also gotta remember that I'm gonna move this entire body anyways. Let's see here. Did I move down the head? in this frame. That's not very good. Because he's gonna actually move up his head, I think, right? Or is... oh fuck, I should think about this. Okay, wait, so the arms go out, but do the shoulders go up, is the question.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one.
I think the shoulders will go down. Which means that the head should go up.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one.
Or at least to the side. Or maybe it does go up. No, the head should go down and then up, of course. Oh my god. How can I not see it instantly in my head? There we go. I just realized that this sweat is technically from the other drawing, right? Should I maybe redraw this sweat then? Or I can keep it, I guess, because it gets smaller and it gets big here. I'll redraw it. Ah, but then it won't be in the same positioning. No, it will be actually, because I have drawn them again in the next frame. So we can just do this, move it here. Well, this guy should be like here. And then here we can redraw them here. So this sweat is kind of disappearing a little bit. Yeah, looks good. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired as well. This might be the last frame that I do for today. I've been working for a little while now, I think. How long have I been animating for? Oh, 3 hours. Yeah. After this I'm probably taking a break for a little while. Or for today, I guess.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one.
Yeah. Indeed, thanks. Like, I want to open his teeth a little bit here, but at the same time, I don't want to, like, make these style guide. Yeah? Oh, it's nice to catch you too. It was pretty dead before you came. Or my friend Petter joined for a little bit, but it's mainly just been me in here. But it was fun catching up. It's always fun to hear what people are doing out in the world. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome to hear. Yeah. Cleaning up. That's nice. I also need to clean up some stuff, bro. I have so much stuff in my apartment I need to clean up. I am like... Well, I'm not like... what's his name? The guy that's memed a lot. I'm not Asmongold level apartment. That's for sure, at least. But it is pretty gross here. It's mainly my desk, honestly. I'm bad at removing things from my desk. It's not even that it's gross, it's just so many papers everywhere. Like when I do my paperwork, or whatever you want to call it, it's not technically paperwork, it's just paying whatever, paying bills and stuff. I don't put it somewhere, or I don't throw it away either. Like I save it for some stupid reason. Yeah, It really is a fucking shit ass cycle. So many stupid things, that life gives you. Like, oh, that's also the classic fucking the meme, you drink water so you can piss it out later. So like, why am I drinking water? It's so stupid. Stupid things. Truly unnecessary. Moving up the head a little bit, like that. Yeah. Life ain't easy. Especially now, with like everything happening in the world. And like it's so hard to like find jobs as well as an animator right now. At least where I live, I could probably like try and apply for international work as well, or like freelance from remote. I should really do that. I've just been too lazy to do that, I guess. I just kept myself to Sweden mainly. I'm gonna move this shoulder up a little bit, like this. And I'm gonna move this here and this here, and I'm gonna do this little general line, but I'm gonna move his entire body. Right? Yeah, something like this. You wouldn't that laziness though, it's pretty understandable. Wait, what did I say? I'm so confused. That's lazy. What's laziness again? Oh, right, applying for jobs internationally. Yeah, I wouldn't call that laziness though. It's pretty. Yeah. No, I get you. No, it's true. Finding jobs is always a bit rough, and going to international stuff, it's a bit of a last resort, but you do what you gotta do.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one.
This looks like it's gonna look pretty smooth when it gets to the next part. Here we go. Shit. Like this, like that, like this, like that. Let's do it like that. Move this in like this, move it like so. I'm gonna move this line a bit backwards, and then we're gonna want to move this line a bit backwards too. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's pause that there. Let's see how this where is it? There we go. Let's see how this shit rolls.
Stand here today with the inventor of sliced bread. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one-time thing. Alright, I was just gonna be a one-time thing.
This might be there might actually be a lot more animation than I thought. I did all I've done today is this? That's 3 hours of work. What the fuck? Like, how is this 3 hours of work? Holy fuck! I forgot how fucking time-consuming animation is. But I gotta say, it does look good. I love the way the hands flicker out here. Actually, it looks really good.
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one-time thing. Alright, I was just gonna be a one-time thing. We stand here today with the inventor of sliced bread. What do you have to say for yourself? Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one-time thing.
But yeah,
Alright,
damn.
I was just gonna be a one-time
3 hours for
thing.
that.
Today with
I
the
did not
inventor of
expect
sliced bread.
that to be 3 hours. What the fuck?
Okay, look, we're just gonna be a one-time thing. Alright, I was just gonna be a one-time thing. We stand here today with the inventor of sliced bread.
It looks so rough here in the beginning because it was so. I just straight aheaded this. I'm using both the pen and the pencil tool as well. You can see that. That's true. I did talk a lot as well, but it's like still, it's that's just how it be, you know. It's part of, you know, but you also kept me motivated. If you hadn't been here, I probably would have stopped the stream like an hour and a half ago, you know. So it's good. Last stream, because I streamed yesterday too. That was only an hour and a half, and during that stream I animated like what did I do last stream? I did like this. No, I did exactly. I did last stream. I did like this and this, and that took an hour and a half. And then this took 3 hours. I guess that makes sense. I suppose.
Okay, look, we're just gonna.
But still, 3 hours for. Okay, so these two I actually did yesterday too. So it's 26. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did it take? What? There's no. I must be miscalculating something. There's this gun too that I drew during the stream. I must have done something more, right? What the fuck? 13 drawings in 3 hours. Okay. Well, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. I only have like this much to go. What is that? It's probably like another 50 drawings. I did chop down a lot of trees. That's true. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Oh, this is actually pretty right on time. Actually, I got messaged from my partner. I'm gonna have to leave soon, so it is pretty good to end here actually. But yeah, it's been chill. It's been great chatting. It's been nice animating. I hope you get your computer back soon. You can do some of your own stuff, or just play games. Honestly, it's pretty nice to play some games. It's been chill. But yeah, I think this I'll yeah, no, it's great. It's great having you here. It's been great chatting. Uh, I'll leave now. But yeah, stay safe. Eat food. I don't know what time it is where you're at, but have a nice day. Good night, or whatever it is. See ya.